you'd think, like, you're just on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd think the algorithm would just feed them to you.
Play it in fucking order.
No, not
It does
necessarily.
No, not generally, not even close. It skips.
No, well, and I think too that becomes a factor of like what I've had that was more popular. Like there was a small run that like that burrito video kind of started this run where I had
Video was good.
right, but that didn't get a shitload of views. But then like after that, I was having a run of like 300 views, which for me is huge.
That was right.
Like I'm like 12
You need to
is
check
my
your hair.
yeah, right. You know what we need to do though is you should find some vinyl.
Oh, I should find some vinyl.
That's key, and that'd be.
We'll go at Todd's pick.
Oh yeah, and you're
70s,
okay,
70s rock.
right, and
All right.
and I think the pile on the right's a little more. Okay, come on, Ted. Fuck's sake, Jesus Christ, he wants up. Ted Jansen, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's.
You know what I actually want?
Oh, you gotta. Okay.
And I believe you should have it. Ween, white pepper. You have that on vinyl?
I do. I've done a white vinyl.
As it should be.
Right, exactly.
You
Because after
introduced-
you guys
that was,
got that,
that
I
was
like,
how, that was how you introduced me to Ween.
oh wow.
And that was like, it was me, you, Duncan, and brother Mike. We went on a road trip in the cat, or a road smoke in the caddy, and we went
Yeah.
bridge honoring.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't smoke in the caddy, so he stopped. You should be recording. Fuck! Are you recording?
Totally recorded.
Perfect.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
That's
dude.
what I'm saying. We were doing the episode
We
already.
did bridge honoring, and so you couldn't smoke in the caddy, and so you had to stop at a bridge to smoke a cigarette.
You know what? I bet it might be upstairs.
Yeah. All right.
It's either in this stack right here.
And that was what turned me on to Ween. That was what
That's-
made me fall in love with
That's
fucking
when I
Ween.
got into Ween.
Yeah.
I
that
bought-
album was
I bought
fucking.
that. Oh, blew my mind.
Blew
I'm
my
like, who
fucking-
the fuck are these guys?
Yeah, dude. Stoned out of my fucking gourd and just like, wee. Alright, we're recording. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I am the Wrath of Todd. So I decided to show up, hang out. Ron and I we're kicking it old school. We went and played some disc golf earlier down at Shriners. It was nice. Don't play that course often, but it's always a good one to get in. They I don't know. They changed it up a little bit here and there. They finally got solid tees out, like it's concrete pads. So if you haven't played the course, I highly recommend you go check out the Shriners 9. You can play the front 9, and then if you got a little extra time, it's getting close to dark, you can get 1, 2, 3, and 9 back in. And so you play it back, and that was what Ron and I did tonight. We had a handful of people join us. It was lovely. That is the mother, and I love the fucking. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's it.
This is actually how I started eating peppers. Like literally, I saw this like that looks fucking delicious.
That makes me want to eat a fucking pepper.
Yeah, I bought a red pepper and just ate it like a fucking raccoon, just like in my mouth, just spinning it around like corn, and it was. There we go.
That is beautiful. Right?
Yeah, that
like
does.
white vinyl. How often do you see white vinyl?
I also have white, the White Album on white vinyl.
That would be the other case
But
in which you would see it.
Right, but this makes me feel a certain way. I gotta say it. I do that cover. It takes me back.
Yeah, dude. I'm glad I could put that one on the turntable for you. 'Cause-
Yeah, I don't think it's ever made an episode.
Yeah, I don't think you've ever played Ween. Did you go to that last Ween concert that you invited me to? And
I did.
I couldn't make it. But
Nobody
did you end
could
up
make it.
I know.
I made it.
Nice. Cheers to that. Good for you for making it.
And you know what else? Stopped at Paul Revere's on the way in.
Going to Dodgeville.
No, that one's been closed for years. Milton, outside of Janesville.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like the Wisconsin location. And
Is that
it's
the only one left?
you go into a building. It's like glass front, like town square.
Yeah.
Insurance company. So it's like Billy Bob Insurance. You open the door and you have to go in, then over and down a hallway, and all the way at the end of the hallway, there's like a half door right here where there's just a guy. who sells you Paul Revere's pizza over at this half door.
Classic.
Right? Like,
I mean,
what else would you
what-
expect?
From a
Like
Paul
Paul
Revere's?
Revere's? Oh yeah. Is he
Paul
wearing
Revere's.
pants? Don't know. That's
Doesn't-
half the fun.
Doesn't matter.
No.
Doesn't matter.
So I got my breadsticks and my cheese bread and proceeded to eat them in a cemetery in Milton.
Do they still make the breadsticks as well as they used to? I mean, like slathered, slathered, smothered,
Yeah.
fucking coated,
Yeah.
painted on, literally painted on. With
Yeah, but
butter.
you know now it's the butter oil, but still, yeah, it was very satisfying.
Perfect.
I was very satisfied.
Perfect.
Went to Wien, and then I realized how old I was because I spent most of the concert worried about where I was parked. I was like, oh, is my car gonna be there when I get back? Like, Jesus Christ! Like, I could hear myself getting older as the show went.
Right.
And, God, I hate to say it, but the audio was shit. Like, and you know how I'm like OCD, so everybody else is fine. They're all like enjoying Ween while I'm standing there going, the bass is wrong. The bass is wrong. There's no low end and there's this weird sound. 3/4 of the way through the show, he hits this note and the whole building goes, whoa, 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 and they stopped. And they were like, whoa, Dave, what the fuck? And he went, patch cord on his bass. It had been out the whole show. So the bass would only register when he hit it so hard that it overrode everything and shook the building. But other than that, he's just playing, nothing's fucking coming out.
Jesus.
So then that happens, and I'm like, I fucking knew it. I knew.
If only I had a fucking microphone or
I know.
be able to
I'm
call
standing
them.
there going, there's something wrong. There's something wrong. There's something wrong. The light is blue. The light is blue. Like, it was, so.
That's disheartening. But
Yeah.
they
But-
figured it out before the end of the show.
So we got a quarter of the show with bass intact, and yeah. But the mistake I had made, and I found it out later. On my way in, I ran into a guy who was fucking greased. Who was all like, "Yeah, weed." I should have grabbed his fucking coat and stuck with him the whole night. If I would have been with that guy, him and we would have had so much fun. Instead, I'm standing in the balcony in the back going, the audio's wrong. The
audio's bad.
Like,
And who knows what he might have handed you out of his pocket just randomly.
True,
Like,
true.
"Ooh, enjoy the show."
Like, I might have stayed in Milwaukee, sleeping in my Jeep that I was unsure if I was parked safely. But I had cheese bread, so I was good.
You're good.
Well, that's really what I was worried about. Like, somebody's gonna break in and take my cheese bread, my breadsticks. Like, I'm okay driving back without a window, but the fucking breadsticks, that was half the reason.
Can't lose them breadsticks. Can't lose them breadsticks.
Oh, they were amazing. I'm literally sitting outside a cemetery, just
Yeah.
looking at. Wait, those are tombstones.
No, our days.
I'm not gonna stop eating.
Our days at Paul Revere's, man, were fierce. Like keggers in the basement.
That was after I left. You guys were too much for me.
That
man.
was after you left.
Because I came back from Madison with a healthy dose of paranoia. And, like, the one time I walked in, I was like, what? You guys do what? You're, like, there's cases, like, you're in a basement. If they come down the steps, there is no out. Like, I can see the police department from the front store window.
You can
like,
almost piss on it from where we were.
Like, my analogy of I could hit it with a spud gun, like, 3 times over. It's
Easily.
there.
Even a poor spud gun would have hit that distance.
Right, with a shitty seal and a bad flange gasket.
You weren't using
Seal pressure.
Oh, what was the hairspray? Net.
Yeah.
What was the net?
I think my brother used WD-40.
Oh, that would do it too.
Aquanet.
Aquanet.
Yeah, the
That was
80s
it.
shit.
That was it.
That'd make your hair crispy.
That was what I found worked the best in the spud gun.
Okay,
Was
well,
Aquanet.
it's light enough to combust.
Yeah.
Yeah, that WD-40 is heavy. You can, when you
Right.
spray it, you can watch the droplets fall.
Right.
And speaking of which, what you know what the WD and WD-40 is?
I do not.
Water dispersal.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Water dispersal
Mm.
40. Because it's supposed to get that out of there and...
Take the rust out and lubricate.
Right.
All the things that WD-40 is supposed to do. Yeah, all those things.
And the main ingredient derived from?
Coconut oil?
Close.
Damn!
Fish.
No shit, fish oil. Nice.
If that information stands. You know how the internet is.
Yeah, well, it's finicky at best.
Right, because I heard about the whole WD-40 and the fish thing. The quote was attributed to Abraham Lincoln. So it's like, take that for what it's worth.
It's WD-40.
Yeah. Abraham Lincoln says, I'm going to share this.
The fucking internet.
Right, I trust him.
Yeah.
He's got honest right in his nickname. Jesus Christ.
Old Honest Abe. How do you go wrong?
Yeah.
Go wrong with that?
How you get elected with a beard like that? You ain't honest.
Right?
You gotta be.
The top hat.
Territory.
Who the fuck wears a top hat? That's not an honest
I bet
man.
he put shit in there. He's storing shit in that. There's like Nilla wafers, like during his speech when he's bored. Hey, what? No, I'm not eating Nilla wafers out of my hat. Shut up, Mary Todd. Fucking bitch.
Not that he would, but do you think you could fit a 40 in there?
It'd have been like like a Stein.
Right.
He'll show up at the village and be like, hey, I'm your president. I need you to design something that will carry liquid from here to here. It's from head to mouth. It's got to be a long. Can you do it?
I got a beard we can hide a hose in.
Right.
I got the beard we can hide a hose in.
When you find out that's why he grew the beard.
Right?
What? Oh, 407 beers ago. Let's fucking do it.
Here we are. Here's good old Honest Abe.
Fucking A. And see why I have to worry about the fines? You get fucking yakking and it's like, this shit is... Wow, I'm camping on it.
You are camping on it. It is delicious, though. I appreciate the beers.
So that's like 20% the Tangerine IPA and the rest was... Well, yours might have been a little heavier. I figured you'd be more of an IPA guy. Rob's I mixed pretty light.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
I'm enjoying it. I think they actually taste better together than they do separate.
Yeah.
Which I guess isn't a problem if they're right next to each other.
Right. And I can see that. Like, I enjoy an IPA occasionally, but, like, I'm not a huge IPA guy. So, like, to take an IPA, and this almost makes it more, like, closer to a half.
Right, it's got that.
It's got the little bit of
swirly,
fruity, a little bit of, but it's still
that's
hoppy.
that ale.
Yeah.
I don't know why it does that. It's got to be the yeast I use.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing that's really stayed consistent. Like when I took it to the beer store in Madison, I tried to have them match my grandpa's recipe. Where now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna work within the recipe, but since it's written so loose, how about we change to a better fucking yeast? And so that's, it just has a weird squirrely taste that I can't describe. Like I want to take it to the store and like, here, you guys try this. Like tell me like, is this Safale 05? Do I need to go to something else? And
you know what? I miss the Sapphire. I remember that beer that you made with it. I mean,
there's one bottle left.
You have one bottle left?
Yes.
That shit was delicious. It was
tagged for the former guy going to jail.
Nah, there's always a guy going to jail. Well, not so much in our age.
The former guy. The last president.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's this post-it note for when that fucker goes down. That beer is saved for, and you're welcome to come down and enjoy it with me.
I might make that trip.
It's a 22-ounce bomber.
Nice.
It's in the fridge upstairs.
Nice.
It's marked "Dipshit goes down."
I like it.
Right, because that's vague, you know.
Like when he,
because when he fucking drops dead, I'm like, he went down.
Yeah, exactly. One way or another.
Popper.
One way or another, he went down.
I don't have enough faith in the system to think that somebody with that much theoretical money is going to actually go to jail. So
if he didn't get impeached out of the 2 times that they tried, like he's not going to jail for anything. Like anything. I mean, maybe.
No, there's so many. No, in this country, fuck. Yeah, like I said, I have no faith that anybody with that much theoretical money goes to jail. But at some point, he goes down.
Right.
So
he will go down.
Right, and when that happens, I've got a saffron beer waiting.
Saffron. That's
saffron
right. I
and
said it wrong.
Saffron and honey.
Sir.
Yeah.
That was best beer I've ever. And I
That's the
understand
best
why.
beer. No, it wasn't honey. It's pineapple.
Was it pineapple?
Saffron and pineapple.
Either way, like it's been.
Best beer I ever made.
It's been what? 3 years? 4
Oh.
years? 5 years?
Oh.
Couldn't be more
7
than
or
6.
8.
No.
Yeah.
Because I was here.
I-
I've only been back here for 6.
Okay. Because we tried to
Maybe
get
it
your
was a
place in
solid 6.
Madison.
Maybe it was a solid 6.
Thought I might have made it before you came back.
You might have.
It wasn't fresh when you had it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But that's in the window.
Yeah.
But there's I've got a couple of the Happy Packs. Remember that deal?
I do remember that.
I'd make 6 or 12 beers a year and take 1 bottle of each. I've got 2 years of those sixers
Nice.
back there.
Nice.
So someday, fire up the camera, get them chilled, get the little taster glasses, and everybody gets to try them. So I think that's got to be a thing.
This time just makes me want to cha-cha.
It does. I want to show this to my brother. I don't know that he'll go for it, but maybe. Maybe I can win him over with it.
Maybe.
Well, judging from the length of the needle, it looks like we've rambled on a pretty decent bit. So I think, oh no.
You're going to get the wrath?
I'm not hammering this. I'm not, I don't.
I'm going to.
You're going to?
I'm going to. You do you.
I
do
got,
you.
I got
You do you.
decisions to make.
But I'm going to go ahead and finish mine. Because it would be a really poor example of me to be the wrath of Todd.
It was literally your
and
idea.
Take my own fucking wrath.
That's true.
I refuse
You know what?
to do such.
That's how Pro does it. Yours looked way more impressive. I'll give you that. I feel bad. It tasted good. No. I
Run!
guess that's why you're on the busket.
Run!
Seriously? Okay. You know what? All right. Give me my $1 back, you heathen bastard.
Heathen bastard, finish the beer. This fucking guy.
So for Drinks with Ron, I'm Ron. Signing off.
And I'm the Wrath of Todd.
Wrath the Todd.